saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about. We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. Honey, you are my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about. When it all breaks down, I'll wait for you right here. And I swear that we got nothing to fear. It's a miracle that you and I are finally here. I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that with you I feel alive. You'll be
Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a day in the life as a stay-at-home mom of 5. I have 5 kids if you are new to my channel. My name is Abby and my kids are in 8th grade, 6th grade, 3rd grade, kindergarten, and I have a 2.5-month-old. Hanging on to that for 3 more days. So we're getting close to having a 3-month-old. But anyway, we have started our morning off. It's a homeschool morning. It's Monday today. And so the kids have done their morning contributions. We've done our family devotions. John's off to work now. They've had breakfast and we are now in the middle of their soak time, which I'll throw that video up here if you want to see. That's just their personal Bible time that they do before we start school for the day. It's like the last, let me check the timer, like 3 minutes before we actually sit down and do our morning basket together. We had a very busy weekend and a very late start to our morning, so we're gonna have a little bit more of a packed school day without a lot of wiggle room in between because my kids do have their music lessons today, so we aren't able to kind of take school through the afternoon to make up for a late start. But I threw a baby shower this weekend, so that's how I still have some little bits of decor left around that I didn't tidy up because like I said, we had a busy weekend. We had the baby shower and then we went to the beach the next day and had dinner with friends last night, and so we've had a pretty packed, an enjoyable weekend, but packed nonetheless. So I'm trying to get Miss Josephine to take a little nap now. She's been up for a couple of hours. She's got her belly's full and she's just looking at me right now. She's like so sleepy. It's the sweetest thing. So I'm gonna try to get her down for a nap and then start the kids' school morning, and I will show you what's on the agenda for today. All right, here's my planning station here. As you can tell, I didn't have much time to reset after I pulled books out to do some school planning yesterday. So today, Monday, we've got we did our Psalms, they did their scripture time. We're about to do morning basket. They have their composer study today, their critical thinking, and they do love watching World Watch. That's our family subjects. The kids are starting a new 5 in a row book today. My middle schoolers have some literature work to do. My older 2 have their music lesson. My younger 2 will stay home with me and just play some games. Then we've got handwriting, some math going on. Jesse has a chapter of a book he needs to read. Bella needs to do her logic lesson with me. So we've got a pretty solid schedule today, which is why I said there's not a lot of wiggle room, because for 5 in a row today, this documentary that the kids are gonna watch is like almost an hour long. So that is what is on the agenda for today. Typically on Mondays, I'll have my kids pull their planners out and they'll copy down their stuff as well, but we just don't have much time today, so I'll probably do that with them tomorrow morning instead. So they'll just have to come to me for all of their info today. We are doing Mindbender's Logic, and we're definitely having some Monday feelings today. So it's taking us quite a bit of time to work through this. So we're going to thin out our typical morning basket. We're probably not going to do our nature poetry and our American Patriots Almanac and all of that. And we're just going to do Mindbenders and our composer this morning, because I would say this is taking about half the amount of time we have for everybody to work through 2 Mindbenders puzzles. They're a little difficult, and it's been a few weeks since we've done them, so we're a little rusty. What?
I don't know what jobs you can't have if you don't have a good education.
What are the options? Eli finished his Mindbenders first. Well, I guess Annabeth did, right? So he was working on his Year of Writing. This is a really cool book. I'm not making them do it in 365 days in order. I just think it's a fun way to have some journaling prompts. So he picked one of those to do. And then the others are finishing up. Bella's is especially difficult. I have to be honest, I had a hard time helping her with it today. Read a little bit more of List's Day in the Life, and we've listened to some of his music as we worked this morning. Isabella, can you please give me a narration of what the room looked like if you were in that room waiting for a lesson?
So the walls were gray, like light gray, and there was a lot of crimson in the room.
Yes, Annie?
Like his friend, like God doesn't love.
Yeah, his friend thought God doesn't love.
He used to think about God, and then when his sister died, he thought he was a fairy tale.
He thought God was a fairy tale. Yeah. And so, yeah, then what happened?
He and his
All
friend.
right, I'm getting ready to go read We Gillis with my kids, and I actually decided I'm going to switch the geography and the art today. So we're going to do the art tutorial today, and then we will do the documentary and the oats tomorrow, because we'll have a little bit more time tomorrow. Tomorrow's a much more relaxed schedule, and so I'm going to swap these 2. So we're going to read the book, because it is a lengthy book, and then we're going to do the cross-hatching tutorial, lesson, which if you guys watched my 5 in a row plan with me video, I assembled these over the summer, got everything I needed printed and prepared, so it's really nice and simple to just open this folder, pull out what I need, and start 5 in a row. Today's video is in partnership with Lovevery, and I absolutely love Lovevery's stage-based play essential kits. They make these play kits for kids ages 0 through 4. It's a subscription-based plan, and with the subscription, you'll be sent a kit of new playthings every 2 to 3 months that is designed for your child's current age. So as a mom of 5, with a big gap before my youngest was born, I feel so out of the loop on what the best toys are developmentally, and I don't have much time to research that. So I love that I get this kit in the mail. I open it up. It gives me a little bit of direction on what toys to start with, what would be best. There's some information in a little booklet that shows you some different various ways to play. And all I have to do is read that info, play with my baby, and not fret about, is this toy age appropriate? Is there something better out there? I trust the science behind what they do, and it's just made things so simple for me to, take little breaks in my homeschooling day, or if she's getting fussy and I know she's kind of bored, I have things at hand that I can grab and play with her. I've really enjoyed this kit. Was the Looker kit. It was for 0 to 12 weeks about, and I enjoyed watching her engage with these toys as the weeks have gone on. where initially when she was much younger was just looking at these toys and they were catching her attention, like the board book really caught her attention and some of the cards caught her attention. As she's gotten older, she's really engaging with them, trying to reach for things now, smiling at things, noticing things much more than if I were just holding them right in front of her face. And it's been so sweet to watch her grow with this little kit. And now she's just about ready to move on to the next kit, which is so exciting. So I have really enjoyed our Lovevery kit. The Lovevery subscription is really simple. All you have to do is enter your child's birth date, pick your starting play kit, and then choose your plan, and that's it. Then you'll start getting these toys in the mail, and you can watch your kids engage with stage-appropriate kits that are suitable for their age. So thank you so much, Lovevery, for sending us this kit. Thank you for partnering with me on today's video. If you guys are interested, I have a code in the description box down below. I also really enjoy the play gym. We purchased this play gym before she was born, and before I had even been in contact with Lovevery. I just purchased this in anticipation of her growing with it through the years. This is something that's really neat because this goes through all stages of a baby's development up until it can turn into like a little fort for them when they're a toddler. This is really fun. It's not overstimulating, and it's also a beautiful thing to have in your home. We get tons of compliments on it when people come over and they look at it. They're like, that is really neat. They've never seen anything like it. It's not like bright and crazy. It's just something that's very sweet to engage with your baby with. So I'll also leave a link for that in the description box down below because this is one of my personal must-haves for a newborn. So thank you so much, Lovevery. And like I said, all the information is in the description box down below. We Gillis lived in Scotland. Why has Scotland come up in our news in the last few days?
Because the Queen died.
Yes, because that is where the Queen was when she passed away. So we've been hearing a lot about Scotland, haven't we? More than we usually do. That's why we're gonna do We Gillis this week. Ready? This is a fun story. This is one of my favorite 5 in a rows. Okay? So you guys better love it like Mommy loves it.
Black and white?
1 year with Bella and Jessie, I did We Gillis on my birthday week as a little gift to myself to just be doing a 5 in a row that I love so much on my birthday. Yes, it is black and white. We Gillis lived in Scotland. His real name was Alistair. Okay, so in the book, the manual suggests for the art lesson that you do cross-hatching. There's a lot of cross-hatching and hatching in this book, and so it suggests going to this page of the book where he's getting ready to blow on the bagpipes to get a really good illustration or visualization of the cross-hatching. So the manual suggested just to practice cross-hatching. So I wanna explain that because a lot of times when I show worksheets and things, people will say, oh, did that come with the 5 in a row curriculum? No, a lot of worksheets do come in the newer manuals that you can make photocopies of, the new 5 in a row volumes, but I like that it gives you either the option just to practice on your own or it's a suggestion that you can build upon. So I like to get on Teachers Pay Teachers and find free resources. So I found this online for free, printed out the lesson. The kids and I are gonna go ahead and work on this now, but the manual suggested cross-hatching as the art lesson, and so you can kind of just take that as far as you'd like to. So found these worksheets and we're gonna work on some art right now.
Did it.
Good job, Sweet Pea. Somebody's up. Is she monitoring your lesson, Annie? She's watching you. All right. Eli's gonna sit here and entertain Josephine while I work on math with Annie. You love that? Do you love that? She loves kicking around on this mat. That's so exciting. I just switched out this little wooden piece for these. She loves looking at these. All right, I'm doing math with Annie. So we're doing the symbol for 5 right now, and then we're also gonna do the simple sums with manipulatives. We tend to, she does have good number recognition, so we tend to double up that lesson. So right now she's picking all of her 5s out of her number cards. We've already found 5 of something in the room. And we've practiced writing 5 on the slate. Did you find all the 5s?
No, I don't think so.
You think there's more?
Mm-hmm.
I think you found them all.
Only 3 5.
Yeah? Okay. Now you've already written 5 on your slate, so why don't you turn it over and practice writing some 5s on that grid, okay? All right, we have to use beans for Annie's lesson today, so we're breaking into John's coffee beans. Nobody tell him. I'll probably put them back too. Is it okay with you if Eli watches your lesson?
Yeah.
He wants to see. All right. All right. Do you remember what our number is?
5.
5. All right. You had 2 beans in one hand and 3 beans in the other. How many did you have all together? So do your 2 beans and your 3 beans. 2 beans in one hand, 3 beans in the other. How many do you have all together?
4 5 beans.
Good, good, complete answer. If you want 5 beans, but you have 4, how many more do you need?
1 more.
Good. You have 3 beans, so show me 3 beans, but you want 5 beans. How many more beans must you get?
2 more.
Good. 5 kittens are playing together when 1 kitten runs to its mother. How many kittens remain?
4 kittens.
Good. Lizzie collected 3 shells at the beach and Samuel collected 2 shells. How many have they in all?
5 shells.
Good. 5 kittens. That's a funny thing to collect from the beach. Max's mother asked him to pick 5 plums. He has picked 1 plum. How many more must he pick?
4 more.
Good. Show me 2 different ways to make 5. All right, so it is noon and I'm just about to start making lunch. I just got this one out of her pajamas for the day. She's been changed, but she was still in her pajamas. I also have not yet made my bed, although it will happen. I went in my room to make my bed and that is when I changed her and she wanted to eat and stuff. So eventually it will happen. Just want to give you guys a little, you know, give yourselves grace if you're in a similar season to me. If you don't make your bed first thing out of bed, but you make it at lunchtime, that's okay, as long as it happens, right? We're gonna have lunch soon, gonna have lunch soon, gonna have lunch soon. We're struggle busting over here, struggle busting over here. Yeah! We're gonna make it through, we're gonna make it through. We're gonna get school done today. Yeah, we're gonna make it through. We're gonna make it through. We're gonna get school done today. Yeah, gonna get through. We're gonna get through. We're gonna get school done today. Yeah, we might not have made our beds yet, but at least we got dressed. Yay! Woo! We got it, Josie. Oh, you're coming down, yay! Mommy's workout is getting done right now. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I walked into my bathroom to get my hair clipped. This morning I was doing my hair while listening to my Bible time instead of reading my Bible because I woke up late. So I needed my hair clip and I found my Hydro Flask from 7:30 this morning. So that's a bummer. I need to fill that up. That means I haven't had any water yet today. There's not a lack of attention in this house for this little girl, that's for sure. She's always getting some love when mom needs somebody to entertain her for a minute. Did you hit it? Oh, yay! Yay, sweet pea. You got it.
Good morning, it's Monday, September 12th, and this is Robot.
All right, here's where we're at for the day. It's 12:45 and the kids are having lunch. John is in between 2 work trips, just got home from Miami, getting ready to head to Boston. That's more of a fun work trip. And so he's trying to be home as much as possible this week with the kids, so he picked lunch up for the 2 of us. He's on his way home and he will be taking the older ones to violin today so I can finish the younger ones' work if there's anything left to do Well, he's at violin. So I'm gonna try to work with the older kids on their middle school work right now after lunch, and then they're gonna head out to violin. So that's what's up. Again, we're like delayed for the day. Just got this one to fall asleep. So we should be good to spend the next hour or so getting some literature done and some logic. All right, these two are finishing up last week's work. They just have one worksheet to finish from Redefining School, which is the middle school online literature course that they do. I will link that down in the description box if you guys are interested. Are you guys enjoying it this year? Mm-hmm. Yeah. This month they're doing Mark Twain. Last month they did, who remembers?
It's like
Ricky Tikki
the
Tavi.
guy who created Ricky Tikki Tavi, Rudyard Kipling.
Yes. And so we just started week 1 last week on Mark Twain. So they are finishing the worksheet. They watched 2 videos last week, and then they have to do this worksheet, and then they're going to watch the video for this week when they're finished with this. So they're just kind of finishing this up independently. I'm gonna check their work and show them the video. So I'm gonna go eat my lunch now. All right, Miss Josephine wore herself out, and these two have moved on to another toy to play with this afternoon. We had a funny situation. We have some milkweed. We have tons of different butterflies right now where we live. Obviously, the whole country probably does. But we have seen quite a few lately because of some of the plants that our neighbors have and then some of the plants that we have. So we had brought our milkweed into our patio and shut the screen doors because it was getting overrun, and we wanted to raise some of the caterpillars that were on it, and then we wanted the milkweed to grow back. And so after we released those butterflies, we brought the milkweed in to let it grow back. And it's grown really well. It's ready for some new caterpillars. So we put it out on the kids' fort in the backyard. I have 5 milkweed plants, and we put it out yesterday, and we have seen 3 monarchs in our yard now, which is a lot because we have a lot of sulfur butterflies. That's like really all we've seen lately. We haven't seen many monarchs lately. But we have this problem where if our screen door blows open, the butterflies get stuck on the patio, and then we have to spend, every morning when I wake up, there's some kind of butterfly on our patio. Usually it's those sulfur butterflies, and we've got to get it off the patio. A few days ago, it was a giant swallowtail, I think it was. It was huge. Anywho, so we got a couple monarchs stuck on our patio this afternoon, and the kids were out there with the pool net trying to get it out, and everyone's running around because if we don't get the butterflies off the patio, inevitably they will end up in our pool and everyone cries. So got the butterfly out, but that took quite a while. Made its way back to the milkweed, and yeah, so I don't know if you care, but that's what I've spent the last bit of my time doing. Josephine fell asleep. She wore herself out from playing with her little toys, and these two are in here playing. Kids are still at violin. I'm gonna make a coffee and get on with some housework. I need to check our my planner because I feel like there's something left undone. I'm just not sure what it is. So I think we might have a little school left to do still. And but I've got some tidying up to do from lunch. I've got to get the bread going for the rolls for dinner, and I have that laundry pile that I didn't get to. I had the choice of either listening to my Bible study and doing my hair this morning, or not getting ready since we woke up late and tackling some of the laundry. And I just always feel better if I put myself together, and I knew that the laundry could wait. So I'm gonna work on that right now, make some coffee, and get going for the afternoon.
Do you recall when we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice? And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time. grew up, I somehow made it through without losing sight. And I still wonder where you are, and if you found a way out from the dark. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time. Bruises, they come and they go, and we have to try and keep up, 'cause this life's so much more. Ooh, and I still wonder where you are. Ooh, if you found a way out, come seek me out.
All right, we've got one ballerina eating an early dinner. Mondays are the only day that Bella doesn't eat with us. It's the only day where the kids' activities crisscross. So she's eating her soup now. The rolls are almost out of the oven. So she's eating in stages. And when she gets home from dance, the dessert will be done. But it's perfect because you need some fuel before and some fuel after, right? Mm-hmm. She has 3 hours of dance tonight. You've got ballet, then you've got leaps and turns, and then you have senior company rehearsal, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, what's your favorite?
Rehearsal.
Rehearsal? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, John should be home any minute from doing the dancer drop-off and the judo pickup. And Annie and I are playing, it's my favorite game right now. Is it your favorite game right now? Or no? You like the bus stop game?
No, this is my favorite.
Oh, it is? Do you have the box? Can I see the box? I think it's called Shopping List. We've had it for a couple of weeks and we play it almost every morning. It's like a memory match game. Yes, Shopping List by Orchard Toys. I think it's a pretty old school game. But it's just a memory match game. So, or all you have to do is like flip one over and see if it's on your list. And if it's on your list, you put it in your cart and it's cute. I enjoy it. Do you enjoy it? What's happening over here, kids?
Kids,
Kids, what are we building?
Lincoln Log.
Okay, we've got dinner. It is almost 7 o'clock. So we've got some fresh basil here for anybody who wants to throw some on their soup. I've got vegetable tortellini soup. This was a recipe. I had to double it to feed my family. I really only needed to like 1.5 it, so we'll have some leftovers. John and I like to make a big chopped salad at the beginning of the week. Usually we make it on Sunday, but we were busy yesterday. So I did make a big fruit salad, which you probably saw this morning. On Sundays when we go grocery shopping, we chop up veggies, wash and prep some fruit. So we have 2 big containers like this for the week, just to make fruit easy and accessible for breakfast or when the kids want to snack on it. And then John and I like to have a chopped salad ready for us to like grab for lunches with like some of those paninos, I think they're called, if we want like a quick lunch. But so I chopped some up for dinner tonight, and then the rest we'll use for lunches Tuesday, Wednesday. We don't use it for like the entire week, but it's at least nice to have it prepped for a few days. I've got the rolls, and I'm missing one because Bella ate soup in a roll before she left for dance. And then this is pumpkin dump cake, which typically we have dessert on Sunday nights. So I had the stuff for it, but we got invited to a friend's house for Sunday dinner last night. So it's a Monday night dessert this week.
What about Miguel's?
Dinner time narrations for Dad.
It was about the Highlands and the Lowlands, and every time he did it, which every year.
Every time he did what?
Every year he would visit the Highlands and the Lowlands.
Mm-hmm.
To call the cow.
Jonas. Then.
Johnness?
Daddy,
Jonas.
Daddy, I said,
Moses and Johnness?
Daddy, I said Moses though.
It rhymes with Bibajba.
Elijah.
That's right.
Bibajba. Yes, I was looking for Elijah.
And so the transfiguration. So what did they see when they were up there? What happened?
Can I add a little bit of water? Rizzo, don't do that, okay? Don't be doing that.
All right, last order of business and the day is done. All right, guys, that's it for one day. Everyone is in bed. The baby just went back to bed for like the 4th time this evening. She's had a restless day. John just made us some, is this apple tea, babe?
Yeah.
Some apple cinnamon tea, and we are going to sit down and have our serving of dessert now because we were doing the dinner time rush together earlier. Everyone needed baths and showers tonight, so it's been a busy evening. But we're gonna sit down with some tea and we're going to listen to a book together. I think we're picking out a new book tonight to listen to. And that's it. That's all the fun for one day. So thank you guys for joining me for today's day in the life, and I will see you later. Bye.